You know, we was down on the turf doing the interviews. We were talking about just some crazy workouts we've had. Give me your guys' opinion. You can tap in on this too in the basketball. Top two or whatever worst workout we have here.
Oh, I know I literally know my exact two.
What is it?
Off rip. I remember one time, obviously remember we used to run the hills.
Yeah.
We had one crazy hill day. My junior year, bro. Where I literally think we ran 42 reps of the hill.
Just the baseball hill, the big one that used to be?
Baseball or the lax hills?
The lax hill that's not there anymore.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
The
It was a
little one?
long one that had the pine trees at the end at the top of it.
That was baseball.
Okay, that baseball.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, the baseball one.
And we started with because you remember when we did our hill workouts, you start with like warm-up shits.
Right,
and those
right.
reps like low-key
Right.
count.
Yeah, they hit.
You know what I'm saying? They hit. Yeah, like for a good 10, 12 reps. Then you do shit like, okay, you're on your stomach, a little 10-yard burst, but it was all races. Because remember, we was always competing all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they made it, Fruit Trail, Coach D's, like, as soon
Ouch.
as you went through the line, whoever was first, Cabinda! Like, I'm hearing my name called. You remember how I used to be on that shit?
My
Like,
biggest accomplishment, Penn State, F all the games, I beat some of the running backs, including Saquon, like one rep. That's what they got. They won't admit it, but I used to hop up there every now and then when I was feeling it, get one rep out, and I'd go back to the linebacker.
And then people would go back into cruise control.
My knees, bro. My knees.
We legitimately had like 42 reps of the hill.
I think I remember that day.
With the last no cap, like 15 of them being all the way to the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether it's we shuffle for the first 15 yard and then turn around, turn around, shuffle up, like 15.
Well, the
last 15
I'm
were all to
gonna
the
give you
top.
being the back pedal up the hills.
The back pedal's worse.
All the way to the top too. The quad burners is crazy.
For people who don't know how long the baseball hill is, like,
Gotta
Go
be
take
60.
a walk.
It's gotta be a good
Campus,
60.
Go take a
Wait.
walk.
it's one of those hills where you running up the hill, and most people when you run up the hill, you gotta close your eyes and just put your head down. You think you almost there, you look up, you halfway there, you
Facts.
like, yo.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, I don't know if this was the same day. Remember, training camp, we usually get like a fun day, go to the movies, paintball or some shit.
Yeah.
Or the water slide. We jogged all the way to those hills, and there was the tease like, oh, today's our day.
B. That was a Friday morning. I will never forget this. That was a Friday morning summer workouts. Friday morning summer workouts were hell. Friday morning summer workout, and it was the last one.
The early days.
Yeah,
It was the last one, and
and
that was our sophomore year. So that was our freshman year. We did the slip and slide
Right.
with Fitzy,
We expected it.
and Greg Miskinis was on the staff.
Big
And
Greg.
then our sophomore year, Greg Miskinis had gone to be the women's soccer and a few other programs' head strength and conditioning coach. And we were running to the hill, and Greg Miskinis was standing there,
With the
water in the slip and slide. And we turned on the jets, because it's a light jog. We turned on the jets to get to the hill. And I will never forget the delight that little Deej had going, nah, keep it pushing, keep going. We're going to the big hill. And we kept running past it. Destroyed us, dude.
Bro, that's like being freaking dehydrated and seeing a tall glass of water in the desert. And they're like, nah, that's not for you.
Someone slapped that shit back. It's evaporated.
Speaking of Greg Miskinis,
Oh, man.
he was my head
Shout out to Big Greg.
coach.
Yes.
He, on Friday mornings in the summertime, would murder. Like, we did a full body lift to start off. Bench, squat, deadlift, pull up for weight. Like,
I don't want to cut you off, but I heard basketball workouts is a little,
I guarantee you.
Basketball lifts are a little.
I seen y'all lift, bro. Like,
Like,
y'all think y'all lift, like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
And it's a couple.
Y'all
It might be
definitely
one
run more.
or
You
it
probably
might be
run
like
more.
one or
Try to finish the
two.
workout.
It might be like one or two Husky basketball players on the team that actually lift, but like the rest is just like.
I was one of them. I was one of them. What do you mean?
All right, go ahead.
But so that's how we started. Then we would go outside. He like, all right, we'll pick either lacrosse field, track, sand pit, something, hill.
Damn, the
One
sand
One
pit. I
day,
forgot about them
he
sand
had
pits.
these track bars lined up on the starting line of the track.
Farmer carries.
Farmer carries for 800 yards. I mean, 800
2
meters.
laps.
2 laps around the track. Then you had to run.
How much weight was on there?
135.
800 is good.
I'm speed walking that joint crazy.
Look, see, look.
Strong hip swivel.
It's you and a
Strong
partner.
hip swivel.
It's you and a partner. Coach gave me the weakest person on the team.
Who was the weakest person? You got to name him, bro.
No.
No,
It's basketball. It's basketball. We know they don't y'all don't be doing that type, So
Like I
it's
said,
not really like embarrassing.
Yeah, it's
type
okay.
He who shall not be named.
He knows who he is.
We walked. I said, dog, I promise you I'll carry the rest. Just give me 25 more yards. 25 more meters, bro. Picks it up, takes 2 steps, drops it. I'm like, yo.
It's that
This
grip
shit
work.
was, you had to
It's like
carry
motherfuckers on the sleds when they get to
You
dying.
had to
yeah.
carry it around the track, 800 meters, run that mile
A mile.
in 17 minutes.
That's tough. That's tough.
If they couldn't finish that, like
You
he
had
didn't
to do it
finish.
again. If you didn't do it,
Oh, he had to do it
you had
again.
to do it again.
The old do it again.
Anything that's do it again. Like, I'm gonna die before I do this shit
So look,
again.
though, I'll tell you, I said,
Yeah, listen, let's be honest. The old do it again brings out the 3-year-old in every single one of you. If you're a grown man.
Tantrum.
You,
Tantrum.
you were talking about Amani.
Bro, Monty, we love you. We had you on here. We'll have you back. But that's a cool. I mean, look, I can talk. 'Cause I was passed out on that conditioning test too, so we're in the same boat. But that first time, I think you didn't make it. I don't know what year it was. It's a core memory.
He like barely didn't graze the line with his hand.
Yeah, but no,
He had one of those late jumps. You know when a motherfucker gets the late jump and he gets to school on the first 15 and back?
that's what made me bring it up. Whoever you were texting, you sent him a picture of the turf, and shout out to Big D's. We'll go 3 seconds. Go.
Whistle immediately.
Whistle immediately. But nah, he brought up the track. I think that's my worst workout. And this was the moment I realized
Oh, the track was.
that
real.
200 day.
Yeah, the track was real.
I remember we were cool with a lot of track girls. Shout out to them. Hit them like, yo, track is different. Like, same way I'm messing with you, like, oh, basketball's different. Joking, I know it's a grind no matter what, but we did a day. I think we did 8 200s. They were timed, and that was the worst workout for me.
Yeah, it was.
But
yeah,
you
it was
remember
220s.
sorry for forgetting your name, the Canadian quarterback was like a freshman.
Michael O'Connor.
O'Connor was
Michael
eating. Yo, he was like the
O'Connor.
Terminator. Like,
Yeah, he did used to crush
unfazed,
workouts.
just
He did.
ripping it.
That year, winter workouts, when we 8 packs at 8 minutes, bro. You remember how big I was my sophomore year? I was 250. Before this workout, bro, I was 252. We on a turf, 4:50 a.m., 2 laps to start that bitch. Monkey's already in your back before you even get to stretching and doing the little position drill before you get to the stations. Bro, by the end of that workout, I was 239. I lost, bro. And mind you, the workout starts at 5. We're done 6:30.
Yeah,
We're out
something
the
like
field
that.
and showering up. I can get to class 7.
Nah, you took a mean
Within
nap
2
before that.
hours, I lost 13 pounds. That's fucking nuts.
Bro,
Yeah, it's
on my life, they held that clock. There's no way 5-7 minutes. They held it for an extra 30.
That workout was
40
so
seconds.
crazy, bro.
Those winter workouts were bugging. I talked to you guys about my welcome to college football moment, and still to this day was my worst workout at Penn State was when I got up here. I got up here a little bit earlier than the rest of my class, and my first lift and run was with the 12 o'clock in the afternoon group, which was all the
I used
old
to hate
guys.
that.
So it was Glenn Carson, Ty Howe, John Urschel. Like, it was all the old heads.
John
Bro, when I tell you, because I came in, I didn't early enroll. I came fresh out of baseball season, was out of shape. I was 215, couldn't even bench press 200 pounds, and Fitzy abused me, dude, for like 2 weeks, bro. And that was when we were running the 300 shuttles at the end, and then I didn't make my time, and
Yeah.
it was the old do it again.
I missed 300s. Shit.
And then I'm going, and Fitz had the clock that was on the electric start time, so you really couldn't even cheat it. There was
Right.
no 3, 2, 1 click, and then you were waiting for you were like, yo, Los, give me a break here. Like, there was none of that. The shit was out there for everybody to see, so you know you missed it. Dude, when I had to lay out for the one that I made up to make that
Right.
time, and I still didn't make it, but they kind of were like, yo, this kid just died. Like, he literally went full flying squirrel to go across the line and finish this, and then got cussed out by the trainer because he didn't want to get hurt, and then had to
Start
expend-
quarterback, man. Come on.
That was the bad one, bro. That was the worst one, dude.
Everybody has that strength coach where it's like, bro, like
Yeah.
their workouts are so OD that before the workout, like your stomach, like
That's the
you
best
real
part
life
about
have
college.
butterflies,
Nervous.
like dead ass, like
Yeah.
for real, like them winter workout nights, bro.
Yeah.
Our freshman year, we used to sleep at the facility.
Yeah, and then you and I talked about it. When I was in 3101, before we went to 3205, me, Sickles, Andrew Nelson, who just got hired.
Nelly,
here,
shout out to
him.
Nelly.
Big job. And Brendan Mann were all living in the same joint. we literally had pieces of paper numbered 1 through 15 for all the winter workouts. And after we would get back from one of them, we would walk outside of our apartment and light it on fire. I'm not exaggerating. We would literally light it on fire and be like, that's it. Like,
Nah,
dude,
them
the
winter
anxiety
workouts,
level was
bro.
so high.
They made man out of us.
I was about to say, it's really just about building character. I mean, you do some drills that maybe, you know, translate, but it's just about character. Are you going to wake up, bust your ass, go finish the day, and be back tomorrow to do whatever you got, or back in 2 days to do it
Take the
again?
meanest nap of your life, too.
There was no hiding.
There
Like,
wasn't.
it was literally meant to make a man out of you. We knew the dudes on the team who weren't men. Because the thing is, no matter what, like, you're going to have to work your hardest. If you didn't work your hardest, when we had them little one-on-one drills at the end, them tie pulls, coach was going to get your ass. They were going to put your ass in there, and they were going to break you because they already knew you're not a man. Like, this is what you got to do.
Whoever they saw struggling through the workout.
Oh, my goodness.
But
But motherfuckers used to go through we used to have this tie pull. You had to pull them out of the circle. Whoever's feet, you know, got pulled out of the circle, that's who won. Bro, you had dudes go like 3-4 times in a row. Mind you, like 1 rep of that shit, your legs are dead. You're fighting for your life, low as
And
fuck
this
to the
is
ground. Like,
already after the stations and the 2 labs.
after everything, you'd have motherfuckers get put in there 3 times in a row. Now they get the same dude. Boom, he went by fresh body. Now you go.
Fresh body.
Like, fresh body. Nah, like that. The mental depth, bro, it took for some of them shits.
I mean, it phased a lot of people out. Our first year of winter workouts, because, you know, we came in with maybe, 40 walk-ons through the sanctions and everything. We probably lost about half of them.
Yeah, we lost
And
some
some scholarship
Motherfucker was
players.
quitting.
As they were just walking out.
For real.
we lost some soldiers.
They were
Like, dead ass.
But no, the soldiers that stuck it through, they you know, they got paid off.
Man.
Our drill like that, we call it Cancun. We wrapped 2 harnesses around 2 people. He put a flag in the middle of the chain and said, find a way to go that way.
Sprinting?
Like
running?
ball. And he put a cone 5 yards or 10 yards away, 5 yards away from each person. And you had to go. And it was about if you were tough, if you were strong, if you were heavy. Usually the heaviest dudes won. But every once in a while, we did it in a sand pit one time. And one
The sand pit would be hard.
He like this, just grabbing sand, just not getting no traction. He's like,
Yeah, there would be no traction.
Remember we did that once? And poor Bubba like hyperextended his knee. And everybody was like, they were like, everybody 10 yards, we're going again. It was like, yo.
But that's the thing about football
just
that can be
saw, dude.
demoralizing sometimes, bro. Because that's really how it be. A dude can have a serious injury like in your head. You're like, damn, like I hope he's straight, da da da. But like, we're so trained to next play. Like, that shit can't really be dehumanizing. I don't love that aspect of it. I forget who got terribly hurt one time, and Coach Franklin ended the practice. Y'all remember that? Somebody got like really terribly hurt, and it might have been like the second injury of the day type shit that was like bad, and like we just stopped it. But like most times that's how it is. Like, all right, move the drill 10 yards. Like everybody be looking back, or walking over to the huddle. I'm like, damn. It's like, all right, lock back in. Like, it's just crazy.